And now here's Julie with our first guests.
All right, thanks, Denny. Bringing the Catalyst Content Festival to Duluth represents a unique opportunity for northeastern Minnesota. It's a chance for writers and producers who have an idea for a TV or web series to mingle with the talent agents and executives who can make their dreams come true. And it could bring these creators and production crews back to Minnesota to shoot their series. That could prove to be an economic boon for the region. Representative Dave Lislegard from Aurora is working to make that happen. He's vice chair of the House Tax Committee. And Jeff Anderson is a consultant for the Catalyst Content Festival. And thanks to both of you for joining us today during a really exciting time for Duluth and for the region.
Thank you for having us.
Appreciate it. Representative Lislegard, there we go. Easy for me to say. You have some experience in the film industry as an actor in North Country. Talk about that.
Well, thank you, Julie, and thank you for having us. But back then, in 2001, after I lost my job at LTV, I went back to college, and part of going to school, you have to take electives, and one of them, I took a theater class. And my professor asked me if I would do a private screening for North Country about mining. And originally I said no, but being from the range, I can add quick, and knowing that the professor would probably like it, so I did it. And then I got a call back, and then I was cast in North Country. And what it did is it opened up my understanding in my eyes to see really what film industry brings to a region. And it came at a time where the mining industry was down, and the influx of jobs and how it stimulated our local businesses was incredible.
And Jeff, you've been working to bring tax incentives to the movie industry filming here in Minnesota. How important is that?
It's very important, and right now, as related to the festival, we have all of these people who make decisions on where to film productions, television and film around the country. And they look at the types of locations you can shoot at, they look at your workforce, they look at all of these factors, but at the end of the day, they have to make the numbers work. And so they look for states that have competitive incentives for filming. And unfortunately, Minnesotas have lagged behind, but we're working with a number of stakeholders to try and change that and make us more competitive.
Do you feel like there's an appetite in St. Paul to add some incentives for filmmaking?
You know, I think that there's a lack of understanding of really what the industry is. And I think that we need to see it, feel it, and touch it to be able to understand it and to explain and show the added benefits to the industry. There are so many jobs that people don't see. When they watch TV, they only see the actors. But it's the vast amount of jobs that are behind the cameras that are so essential to this industry.
Dave, you've been to Hollywood a couple of times. What did you learn there about the movie industry?
Well, first of all, Hollywood is very unique. I would say that there are a lot of jobs. I would think that it's extremely competitive, and I would think it's a tough market to get into Hollywood. I would think that that's what this catalyst is going to bring. It's going to bring opportunity for those who may not have that opportunity to be able to be exposed and connect with others in the industry.
What are some of the benefits to taking those conversations out of Hollywood, out of New York, and bringing them to kind of a quiet place like Duluth?
Well, we live in the golden age of television. We truly do. If you look through Hulu and Netflix and Amazon and all of this content that's out there, there are more people creating and more people looking for not only talent but locations to film that. And so we have an opportunity to have those conversations with people while they're on the ground here in Duluth and say, northeastern Minnesota, from a lake that looks like an ocean to wonderful locations on the Iron Range and on the North Shore, we have an incredible place that's open for business.
What you're really saying, at least I'm hearing you saying this, the day of the big screen movie theater only is long gone. There are so many other venues now.
Absolutely, and you can look to states like Georgia. Georgia did $9 billion in film and television production last year. That's more than in the state of California.
Beyond trying to get some more financial and tax incentives, are there things that our region can do to really position itself so that those who are making the decisions in the filmmaking industry take a look or a second look at us?
You have to get in front of them. Right? So connect the dots to connect the people to tell the story to hopefully influence outcomes for our region. And it starts by going to them and then getting them to come to us and to have them conversations, what we're willing and able to do. And that's what's really important about creating the right incentive that is going to meet the needs of everyone moving forward.
I suspect there are a lot of our viewers who have no idea what the Catalyst is. What is this weekend all about?
So it's independent creators who are coming together to show what they've created to people who can then buy or take those productions to to television screens. And so you have people who are very young who have created something new and fresh. You have people who have won Emmy Awards who are here with their new creations. So people are constantly creating and shopping those shows.
So what will attendees see if they should come?
So we have screenings in the various theaters in downtown Duluth. That's one of the reasons that Catalyst picked Duluth, is because within a 3-block radius we have 4 or 5 theaters. So people are watching these independent productions, and you, as a creator or as someone who lives in Duluth, could be sitting next to someone from Amazon or Netflix.
Mm-hmm. What do you, it looked like you were going to say something.
I would just say that Catalyst is bringing an opportunity to the state of Minnesota. It's putting us on the stage, bringing people here for the next 5 years, which is extremely important as we're trying to set up this foundation for this industry, whether it's incentives or whether it's exposure to our state and our region.
Mm-hmm. What are you seeing and hearing so far? We're taping this on Thursday, so it's been going on for a day already. What do you feel people's first impressions are of the community and of the festival?
I've spoken to many of the people who are on the ground here, and keep in mind we have over 1,000 people who are at the festival. 90% of those people, if not more, are from outside of this area, outside of Minnesota. We have people from Iran, Indonesia,
Really?
who have traveled here. And I have heard time and time again that their first impression is the people here are so friendly. And so we have some great ambassadors who are out there welcoming folks to the area.
What can Duluth specifically offer movie makers that other states maybe can't?
We have
Beauty, for one thing, I would assume.
Absolutely, beauty.
The people.
And the people, the workforce as well.
Yeah.
I mean, if you look at it, we have an international airport, we have access to the Twin Cities metro area, we have the Iron Range, we have so many places that people can shoot and do productions. It's really a unique place, and we have filmmakers and television, people who are producing television on both of the coasts. We have them in Georgia. We need a place in the north, and this can be that place.
Mm-hmm.
The biggest message is Minnesota is open for business.
Now, the region has had filmmaking on its radar for a long time. The Upper Minnesota Film Office has been around since the mid-90s. What has that organization and its overtures to the industry done to make this region more competitive and to even bring this festival here?
Well, the office and Ricky McManus in particular have done great work with laying sort of the groundwork we're building upon and pushing for new incentives and other things. Ricky and a team from Catalyst led an effort to create a production guide for northeastern Minnesota. We had so many communities and the counties and tourism bureaus and cities participate in this, and every person who's here from out of town has this booklet in their bag that they're receiving that shows places to shoot, the different infrastructure we have for productions. They have that, and that's a prime way for us to say we're open for business. We're ready for you. Come create here.
All right. Well, gentlemen, thank you so much for coming. We appreciate it. Have fun at the festival, and good luck as you pursue some incentives for the
Dave,
industry.
Jeff, thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.